What if you could end your suffering, negative thoughts, pain, procrastination, fear, and ineffectiveness today? With total presence, you can. Imagine the last time you were truly happy and at peace. Maybe it was a promotion, achievement, marriage, or birth of your first child. Maybe you were fully immersed in the flow state, enjoying what you did to the fullest, or simply being struck by the beauty of nature, the clear sky, the serene forest, the lovely beach. At that moment, you were not anywhere else. You were not dwelling in the past and what happened at that time. You were not ruminating in the future either about what could possibly happen and what miseries are to come. You were fully here and now, enjoying every second of that experience. This wonderful feeling, when all stressful self-talk is gone and you're nothing but observer of what you see, hear and feel, combined with the wider knowing that you're much more than your identity and possessions, is what I call total presence. Total presence is the ultimate self-control, happiness and enlightenment. So why should you care about total presence, you might ask? Because all of these scenarios I described before are peak experiences, and if you're like 99% of all people, you definitely want them above all else. Yet most people believe that they can only get this feeling once they've accomplished certain milestones. In the meantime, there is this constant unease that we are not where we should be, doubting our very being on this earth. It leads us into distractions of various kinds, whether technological, behavioral, via food, beverages, and drugs. This unease, distorted thinking, and self-talk is a primary reason for all mental problems society faces today. From anxiety and emotional instability, to lack of focus and distractibility, to depression and even suicidal thoughts. Regardless of external conditions outside, the inner battle is prevalent. But you can eradicate these problems today with total presence. You can access this peak feeling whenever you want, and then be able to attract all the positive attributes of life you wish for. If happiness and well-being are not enough for you, I can assure you that productivity, achievements, and success will ultimately be enhanced by being totally present every day. After going through the mega best-selling book The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle 7 times just this week, plus some insights from my 20-year experience as a practitioner of transcendental meditation, I have discovered 7 effective portals to become totally present. These 7 portals are instantaneous and fast. You can use whichever of them you like best at a particular moment and can switch between them. The first portal is conscious breathing. This one is the easiest since breathing is non-negotiable. Focus on your inhales and exhales. Notice the air coming in and the release afterward. The second portal is looking. Wherever you are, just look at what you see. Notice the inherent beauty of it with your fullest attention. See them so much that your thoughts are gone and the only thing in your existence is right in front of you. And if you want to focus on a work task, looking intently will give you the mental focus you need to accomplish it. The third portal is listening. Notice all the sounds in your environment, from the blackbird in your garden, ocean waves, strong winds, even heavy traffic. All of these are sounds you can put your full attention to. Be also fully here when you are with somebody. Not only will you be 100% connected to them, but they will too. The fourth portal is feeling your body. In The Power of Now, Eckhart Tolle calls it the inner body. And if you close your eyes, you will still feel where your hands, feet and other body parts are. And this feeling alone is what you must focus on to rapidly transform your life to the better. Feeling your body all the time is like extending your roots down to the core of this earth. You're maximally grounded and are thus not shaken by anything that can flow into you in your life. You're connected with everything and radiate presence to the world. The fifth portal is asking yourself, I wonder what my next thought will be, and then wait. If you're particularly stuck in the thought pattern, this portal allows you to step out from the quicksand. Ask the question inside you and be alert after it, like a cat beside a mouse hole. Being conscious of the thoughts makes them stop. This is because you are not your mind. You are the watcher instead, experiencing all these thoughts and emotions. But you need to be awake to realize this. Imagine being stuck in a TV that cannot be turned off but still sucks energy. When you break yourself out, you can turn off the TV, or in the case, your mind. The sixth portal is realizing that now is the only thing that exists. Past and future are illusions projected by your mind. This is because the past gives you an identity and the future promises salvation. However, when all of your past events took place, it was in the now. In the same way, the future will happen as a now, but at a different time. Therefore, what truly matters is this exact moment you're watching this video. This exact moment is all you ever have. So cutting off time puts you in a state of total presence. The seventh and last portal. Surrender and fully accept what is at this exact moment. The present moment is neither good nor bad. It just is what it is. However, your non-acceptance of this exact moment is what is causing your unease all the time. And even if you say that you completely accept your reality, there is still somewhere deep down that are not accepting this, because otherwise you wouldn't feel so bad after all. This internal unconscious resistance is the sole reason you're not totally present all the time. It manifests as thoughts, negativity, expectations, judgment, tensions, procrastination, uncontrollable movements, neediness, false personas to impress others, cravings, heaviness, and trying to force reality. Your mind identity is the ultimate form of resistance. You cannot fight the resistance, since you will create more of it. Instead, surrender to it. Acknowledge, feel, and embrace it as you have chosen it. Feel as you have already achieved all of your life goals already. And since now is the only time that exists, you have no excuse for waiting. When you've gone into the feeling for a certain time, you can feel the choice to drop the pain. Although you might be tempted to cling out of fear to this pain, it's important that you take the leap. Drop the heavy sensation like hot coal in your hand. You've truly surrendered if you feel ease, joy, and lightness in your body. From this place, you can act effectively in the world and gravitate towards your desired circumstance. Accomplish what you want without effort, because now in your surrendered state, you're in your power. So how do you stay present then? To stay present, continue using one of these 7 portals whenever you drift back into thinking. Make this practice your highest priority. For instance, if you were told that you would die if you dropped a particular item, you would not certainly drop it. In the same way, focus on being totally present and all else will take care of themselves. But make no mistake, life will challenge you after all. It's much easier to be present when everything goes right and when it goes wrong. Yet, it is during the hard times that you need to practice the most. Whenever you feel the heat of the moment, take it as a signal to become present, and from there, act effectively again. The most important thing is to forgive yourself. Forgive your past actions and your present reality. And when you have truly forgiven yourself, your non-presence and all inadequacies you might feel are alchemized and transmuted into presence. This is a miracle of surrender. Once you see that everything will be okay, no matter what happens, you have surrendered and become enlightened. Lastly, total presence is only one of the 3 components of total living. And if you want to learn more about the lifestyle in general, or being your best self while enjoying life every second, together with the two other components, you can watch the video right here. I'll see you there.